This week was unlike any other week. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. I have been on my keto weight loss journey for almost 20 months. It's been 19 months and I've lost 90 pounds. If you want to see me reach my goal of losing 125 pounds, make sure to follow my journey and hit the subscribe button now and that notification bell so you find out when all my videos are getting posted. This week was a different kind of week. I got sick this week as of last Friday. And so an entire week of not hitting the gym is what I had in store for me this week. I was in bed a lot. I did not get these steps counted. I did not do intermittent fasting. I didn't do any of the things except for track. I did track and show all of my meals that I ate this week, but as far as activity level, did not happen or get done. I was just focusing on getting better, which I feel 100% better than I did this entire week. So my voice isn't 100% back to normal. My cough is still there, but I did take tests this week that all came back negative, and I guess it's just allergies or a little bit of a cold. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm just taking over the counter medicine. Anyway, this big thing that happened this week is we did buy a new scale. I bought the Renpho scale that also tracks my BMI, so I'm really excited about that. The downside of that is that there was a huge discrepancy between the two scale numbers. So my original scale had a great amount, and then now I'm going to show you what this week ended with. All right, I'm sick, no gym this morning, and I'm breaking my fast after 15 hours because I need my coffee, and I've got my chocolate collagen in there. Good morning, it's Monday. Excuse how I look. I have been sick all weekend. That's the bad news. The good news is I did test negative yesterday, so that is good news. But since I was sick and home in bed with laryngitis all weekend long and with a cough and a sore throat and all that stuff, it made me stay the course the weekend, track my macros all weekend. I think it was under on Saturday. And so anyway, this is like the first Monday where I didn't screw up all of the hard work that I did last week. So last week I ended the week at 175.2, and this morning, Monday, I weighed myself and it's 174.6. So I didn't gain everything back. I continue to go lower. So I'll be keeping track of my weight this week. I actually bought a new scale, the Renpho scale on Amazon, and I will be posting it, the link in the description box below if you want to check it out. Apparently it tracks your BMI and your lean muscle mass and all of that good stuff, and it also connects to your phone on an app, so you're able to kind of keep track of your scale and your numbers that way. So I'm excited to check that out. I am hungry. It's 11:33. And I'm gonna go ahead and have my first meal of the day, which is gonna be leftover chicken thighs from yesterday. I'm gonna kind of make a little burrito wrap with my spinach, low carb wraps with some lettuce and some cheese and guacamole, some sour cream, all that good stuff. Tonight is spaghetti squash, but you know, spaghetti squash is not low in carbs. So I'm only gonna put a little bit of spaghetti squash, but I do wanna mix it with some zoodles. And I'm gonna have some ground turkey instead of beef tonight. I'm trying to get leaner cuts of meat and add the fat where it needs to go instead of the fattier cuts of meat. It's going to be hard come Valentine's Day because our tradition, my husband and I, is to get these heart-shaped ribeye steaks and have a steak dinner on Valentine's Day ever since we got kids, and it made it hard for us to go out on a date and go out to dinner somewhere. That's been something that we've been doing, is just grilling these steaks and having a nice dinner at home. Now that I'm tracking everything a little bit differently, I'm not sure how that's going to work out, if I'm just going to get a smaller steak or what. but we'll have to figure that out come Valentine's Day. All right, here is my burrito that I'm gonna eat. It's got a spinach wrap, a slice of Colby cheese underneath, some romaine lettuce, 2 chicken thighs cut up, teaspoon of sour cream, a holy guacamole cup, and about a teaspoon and a half of salsa. Tonight's dinner is spaghetti night, but my spaghetti are a mixture of zoodles and spaghetti squash. I've got 6 ounces of ground turkey. I've got a vodka sauce with a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream and a tablespoon of shredded Parmesan cheese. I was so excited when I found this bacon at Sam's. It's extra thick cut bacon, uncured, no sugar, had really good ingredients and macros, but look at the problem. 1 slice of bacon is 190 calories and, what does that say? 19 fat? I mean, it's almost 400 calories for 2 slices of bacon. So unfortunately, I cannot have this bacon. The good news is that I still have this bacon, and this one's gonna be the better choice for me because 2 slices of bacon is 80 calories and 6 grams of fat. So, much better choice for the macros, especially if you're on a calorie deficit. All right, it is 10:25. I just made a bacon Colby Jack cheese omelet with 2 eggs, a holy guacamole cup, tablespoon of the salsa, and I've got my last tortilla that I have in the fridge, so I'm gonna go ahead and have it for breakfast. It does take me over on my carbs by 1 carb today, but that's okay. We're gonna have a second cup of coffee, and I've got maybe half of a Premier Protein caramel shake in there as my creamer. I need to finish the other half of that shake today so I can meet my protein numbers. But hopefully this hot coffee will help break up whatever's in my throat and chest. I hate being sick. All right, here is dinner for tonight. It is 5:38. I've got some leftover ground turkey, 4 ounces, a 1/3 cup of the spaghetti squash, a 1/2 cup of the zoodles, and then I can only put in a 1/4 cup of that spinach Alfredo sauce, the Classico, and then I topped it with grated Parmesan cheese. Is the Alfredo sauce that I put on there. So I did a 1/4 cup, which is a serving, 40 calories, 3 grams of fat, 2 carbs. So that's all that fit in my macros today. All right, my dessert tonight is a 1/2 cup of the 0% Fage yogurt with the lemonade Mio. And so this tastes like a little lemon meringue filling. It's really good. All right, it is 12:45 and I'm going in with my first meal of the day. I've got my sola bun that I toasted up with some Duke's mayo, some lettuce. I've got 2 turkey patties, one with Colby cheese on it and one with a holy guacamole cup. And this is my meal for today. All right, tonight's dinner are these buffalo blackened chicken strips, I believe, from Tyson. And I just put them in some lettuce wraps with some cheese and sour cream. everybody, good morning. It is Thursday. I hadn't seen you all week because I have been sick. As you can see, I'm looking rough today. We have been sick at home this whole week, myself and my daughter. So no gym this entire week. I did get a new scale, and as you could see, the scale weights have been different. I'm still tracking. I'm still, making sure everything is under my calories and my macros and everything. But I've noticed too, because I've been up coughing so much at night, that I'm waking up a lot earlier, which means I'm getting hungrier a lot earlier, and I'm breaking my fast a lot earlier. So since I'm sick this week, I'm not going to stress too much about intermittent fasting. I've been up since 5 today, and it is 8:20, and I haven't had a cup of coffee or anything yet, and I'm pretty hungry. So I'm just going to go ahead and break my fast now, have my coffee, and I'll probably have something for breakfast or lunch later, and then figure out the rest of the day. But I feel better today than I did yesterday and the day before and the day before, so that's good. But just checking in. Let's make some coffee. All right, this morning I put a tablespoon of half and half. I'm gonna make my caramel coffee, and I'm gonna put in this salted caramel keto collagen for perfect keto. And I've been wanting to fit these bars in, so today I'm gonna fit it in as like a breakfast today. So I may end up having like 3 small meals today, but this is the chocolate caramel pecan, 1 sugar, 4 net carbs. 6 ounces of chicken, some roasted broccoli, and a little bit of shredded cheese. Good morning, happy Friday. It is day 7 of being sick. I have not gone to the gym all week long. I haven't been intermittent fasting. The most exciting thing that's happened this week is I did get a new scale, the RENFO scale that measures your weight along with your BMI and your lean body mass and all that good stuff. But the downside is that it shows that I'm heavier than what my other scale showed. So in the beginning of the week, I think I weighed in on my other scale and I was like 174. And that same day, I received my RENFO scale and I stepped on in the middle of the day. So I knew it wasn't going to be the 174 and fully clothed and all of that. And I think it was like 180. What was my very first measurement? I'll tell you. 185.4 that same day. So it was about a 10-pound difference. And I was like, it shouldn't be that much off. So the next morning, I weighed myself the way I normally do. I think it was the next morning. Anyway, on the 10th, which is a Wednesday, 2 days ago, I weighed myself, and it was 181.4. So damn it, the new scale is supposed to be good and better, but it does have me way more than what my old scale did, and so that's a bummer. And then weighed in this morning, Friday, at 181.2. I'm still tracking. I'm still keeping my numbers the way that they are. I'm not working out. I'm not doing the apple cider vinegar because I did it earlier this week and it killed, I don't know if it was the citrus, the acidity of the vinegar, but it destroyed my throat even more. And it was already irritated, so... and then my eyes are like totally bloodshot. I've been up all night coughing, and the best that I can get. I got 3 negative COVID tests this week, so I don't have it, but the best that they tell me is that it's allergies, which is funny because I've never had allergies to this extent. So I don't know. I'm still taking my Mucinex, and I'm still taking all my vitamins, and I guess I'll start taking some allergy meds until this all clears up. The good thing is Ivy was out of school for the majority of this week, but she went back today, which is the day that they do the Valentine's Day exchange. So she was really excited about that. It's 10:15. I did have my coffee really early this morning with my collagen at about 8:30. And it really helped. I may have more coffee or hot tea because that hot drink really soothes my throat. All right, I've got a slice of Colby Jack cheese underneath, 3 of these turkey sausages. I had a 4th one, but I ate it. And 2 eggs on the spinach low carb wrap. All right, tonight's dinner is lettuce wraps with 6 ounces of ground beef, an ounce of Colby Jack cheddar, Colby Jack cheese, sour cream, some Frank's Red Hot. It is 5 till 5. Really early dinner tonight, but since I did not eat until breakfast, I'm pretty hungry. So this week ended at, I think, 181.2, which is a bummer because I think last Friday was 174 on my old scale. I didn't pull my old scale back out and weigh myself this morning to see what the huge difference was. I know I was tracking and being good this whole week, so I'm not going to sweat it. And I know I've been sick and not working out as well, so it is what it is. I'm going to continue trucking on for next week, hopefully get back into the gym and continue business as usual. I'm coming up on month 20 next week, so be looking for a video about my 20-month update coming soon. That is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Make sure to leave me a comment. Let me know how your week went this past week. I'd love to hear about it. Post it in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you.